Let's give him a fight!
I'll take you down in no time!
Slow her down! Come on! Follow me!
It's up to you now.
Let's keep cool!
Thanks.
Helpful as ever. That helped us out.
Lend me your strength.
All right, let's go!
Cut! Stay sharp! It's not over yet!
Not out of this yet. Let's do this!
Let's do this!
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone. Got myself yawning.
That'll do.
Hello guys. It's been a while since my last big upload, but during these weeks that I have been kind of absent, I have been hard grinding Metaphor, and I have been testing the archetype system and just seeing how broken it can get. I am pretty sure I am not the only person who got excited when they saw the Persona Master archetype on the demo trailer, so I was pretty eager on trying to build it. But now that the game has been out for a bit, it's pretty safe to say that this archetype is far from good when it comes to damage. Fortunately, my Persona fanaticism overpowers my disappointment in the class. So I decided to turn the Persona Master into the backbone of the team, the ultimate support if you will. Thanks to this archetype having access to literally just party charge, it automatically makes it at least worth considering. And though the archetype system is kinda limiting when it comes to building, you can still optimize it and get a lot more mileage out of it. If you find this video useful, I would appreciate if you'll drop a like and subscribe. Now, with that out of the way, let's get into the build. So, to start off, the Persona Master archetype can be unlocked as soon as you reach rank 6 on Junah's follower bond. This is a good thing considering that Junah's follower bond doesn't have any sort of story look. So the only requirements are reaching rank 20 with the Masked Dancer archetype and rank 10 with the Faker archetype. Once you have unlocked it, you will immediately notice that most of its base moveset is not really emphasized on dealing damage, but using support skills. So I figured that for the inheritance skills, it would be best to build around the idea of the archetype being a full-time support. Starting off with the most important inherit skill, that would be Front Boost. It's an absolute must in any support character that has physical-oriented teammates. What makes Front Boost so good is the fact that the entire party gets the benefit of the buff even if only one party member has it. In other words, that's a free 10% boost to all physical skills on your party for as long as you're in the front row. You can get this skill from the Commander lineage, more specifically on the Warlord. The next two inherits that I would give to the Persona Master are Formation of Vigor and Shelter Formation, both of which you can get from the Commander lineage as well. The Warlord has all the skills that I have mentioned so far, so I guess you could say it's pretty close to the Persona Master using a Warlord mask. The thing that makes the formations stand out to me is that they can increase attack and defense by 2 ranks, which can make a big difference to the regular 1 rank buff. So unlike Mataru Kaja and Maraku Kaja, there is no itemized counterpart to the move, giving them extra value as far as support moves go. For the final inherit skill, I consider Bidjarta to be the best option. This skill can be found on the Faker lineage, more specifically on the Trickster, and it's pretty much the same reasoning as the formation skills. It decreases attack and defense by 2 ranks instead of 1, and there is also no itemized version of this move. The second best option would be Debilitate, but that skill does have an itemized version, and it's pretty easy to farm. And finally, we arrive at the central piece of this build. Masquerade Charge, more commonly known as Party Charge, is usually regarded as the strongest Fii support move, and I think in Metaphor this is no exception. In Metaphor, this skill is strictly attached to the Persona Master archetype. It is this archetype's signature synthesis, and it's really powerful. It increases the entire party's Fizz attack one time by 2.25x. The only catch is that you need to have another Masked Dancer, a Gunner, or a Berserker present in your party. And I know what some of you are thinking. I am aware there is a cooking recipe that can achieve the same exact effect as the Masquerade Charge skill. However, to cook this recipe, you need some of the rarest ingredients in the game. So you will likely get at most 5 of these per playthrough. Now that we are done with the build, let's move on to the equipment. Some of you may have noticed throughout the video that the cost for Masquerade Charge was only 1 turn for me, and the regular cost is usually 2 turns, even for the Royal Mask Dancer. And if it wasn't obvious enough, yep, this is the work of equipment. Since this build is mainly focused on support, that means equipment won't have as heavy as an impact as this usually does in Metaphor. But don't get me wrong, though the weapon, armor and sub-armor doesn't play that heavy of a role, the accessory slot is really important for this build. The Utilitarian's Manual make this synthesis only cost 1 turn, removing the only real drawback from the move. This accessory is purchasable at magic shops during nighttime, and the only unlock condition is reaching rank 7 with the Alonso follower bond. This automatically will make it unlock. Now that I have gone over pretty much everything, the only thing remaining is who do I pair the Persona Master with? The most logical answer is probably pairing it with a trio of Berserkers. Since Berserker is one of the archetypes who enables Masquerade Charge in the first place, it would be logical to run a trio of those considering monolineage comps are really broken. However, there is also the chance that you might want to use a Royal Berserker and 2 TYCOONs. This will surely turn every battle into a crit fest, and that sounds kinda fun. But then again, you can pretty much pair whatever comp you want, and it will still work out in the end. Just make sure it's a comp that actually uses Masquerade Charge, because if not, this was for nothing. But yeah, this is in my opinion the best build you can make for the Persona Master. Now I will leave you with some clips of Masquerade Charge being cool, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Our usual
Is
tactics should
everyone
work.
ready? Come on, help me out. Anyone get on
Let's do
feeling?
this!
Let's keep cool.
I knew you'd help. Helpful as ever. Thanks.
TYCOON! Two remain! Are you prepared? One left!
Not bad.
Only one left.
awesome
Finish
souls,
them off
do
and
your
we're
thing.
clear.
Get out! Here we go.
Let the battle begin!
Let's do this together.
You can do
Anyone
this.
get on healing duty. How's this?
That helped. My thanks. I owe you one.
Let's make an end of it! Let's do this! The end's in sight!
Hey,
Great
Let's
job,
work together! Coordination is key!
I won't die easily.
Come here!
You're out of here.